Wrestling with Pride, what's going on? Life of the party, Zach Daniels is medically cleared to take on Oni and the Unknown Order, November 18th, Fighter Feast. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here anywhere around me until November 18th. No, you're not doing it. Oh! 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 No.
Good
Welcome to the Colt and Cash Show, everybody.
Well, it's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It's Wrestling with Pride. It's the Hour of Pride. Hello, everybody. I'm Corporate Chris Heineken. Yeah, he's Colt and Cash. And this man needs no introduction. He's the one and only, not only the co-owner of WWP, but let's be honest, my broadcast colleague, Hal Comrade at Arms, the one and only DJ Mike T. Gentlemen, this the Hour of Pride. It's Tuesday night. What's up, guys?
Absolutely. Wait. Again, Colton, who's Mitch?
You're Mitch. My best friend Mitch. Hey, and what's in worse shape? That truck in Zach's front yard or Zach? Had a tree going through it.
Well, I saw that, but you notice how he did say at the beginning of that video that he was medically cleared. But with that attack by Oni, is he going to be officially medically cleared come this Saturday night?
That's the question.
For his match against Oni.
You know, there's a time I'd have told you couldn't pay me to say anything nice about Zach Daniels. But I'm going to say something nice about Zach right now. Zach is tough as they come. Tough as a $2 steak, if you will. So what I'm saying is, Zach, he came on the show and you could tell he was in pain, but he was on the show. He wanted to be on the show. And so he'll be there. I guarantee it. And whether it's a good idea or not, it's not. But I guarantee you, Zach will be there. And Oni's going to be there too. So if I was Zach, I would stay away because I'm smart.
Well, Colton, I know you've been looking forward all week to having me not on the show tonight due to me actually having oral surgery earlier in the day.
That was.
But I'm not. I'm here.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that because you were here. I put two and two together. I'm a genius.
Well, I mean, I am in a little bit of pain, but seeing what's going to happen to you this Saturday night is probably going to be the icing on the cake. And speaking of this Saturday night, let's go ahead and bring on your opponent. First off, your opponent. He is none other than the Envy, Eli Parks, who is actually, you can see right there behind him, who just recently won our partnership with TNR, the World Tag Team Championships, along with his father. And I'll go ahead and bring him on because I know he's got a few words to say to you. He is none other than the legend Steve-O as well. Gentlemen.
Steve-O, first off, big fan. Sorry about the other night. It wasn't anything personal, but go on.
Well, first off, Steve-O, Eli, congratulations on winning the tag titles. I know it was well deserved.
Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Hey man, how smooth are them coattails you're riding? How smooth is it? Is it a smooth ride on the coattails of your dad? Is it
You
smooth?
know, it's very smooth, unlike you.
What? I don't know who Daniel Lopez is.
Ooh.
Apparently, Ray's got another brother-in-law, but that's okay. I'm sorry. What? I wasn't paying attention. I was upset. What'd you say?
There y'all are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, Steve-O, as I was telling Eli, congratulations
Oh, there you go.
on winning the TNR Tag Team Championships. Not only your first tag title in a long time, almost in about 10 years since you last held the tag team title, if I'm not mistaken.
Who, me?
But yes,
Yeah.
This is my first one ever.
well, I stand corrected.
Wow.
But not only is it to be able to win it with your son.
That was the greatest moment. Besides having, him as a kid, this is the greatest moment of my career.
Well,
Hey,
Eli,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, you go
Well, I was
ahead.
going to say, Eli, this Saturday night, it was made official. You will be taking on none other than Colton Cash. Basically, almost in retaliation to what he basically did with your Uncle Shane and super kicking not only you, but Ray at the last show.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's Colton. He could get to anybody.
I can. And you know what? You're right, Eli. I can. Hey, and Mr. Steve-O, how's your back from carrying this kid? I mean, it's got to be just downright exhausting.
Well, at this point of my career, he's kind of carrying me.
Well, I mean, that's not the way I see it, but I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Eli, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to apologize to you in advance. I'm going to twist Eli in a pretzel. You've never seen any kind of grappling display what I'm going to do to this kid. His right leg will it might as well just get a twister game out, and I'm just spin it.
You see, I don't know if you knew this, Colton, or not, but I used to train with none other than the snake you partnered with, Shane, in grappling.
No, that's really great. Training and you see, when it comes to jiu-jitsu, there's ranking system, and Shane's a brown belt. I rolled with him, heck of a talent, but I'm a black belt, man. It's a completely different level. Completely different level.
You're a camouflage build, ain't you, Eli?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
That's that.
It sounds like
for the lack of a better word, Colton Cash.
Pretty much
to whoop your ass.
No, I mean he's gonna try. I mean, I know Eli's gonna come in there and he's gonna try to kick my ass. It's what's gonna happen. It's just not gonna work out for him.
You may be a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but you are not a wrestler, Colton.
Yes, I am. I was world champion in Batesville. We've been over this.
That was like 30 years ago.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not that long ago. But close. 2000.
Me and Colton's got adjoining nursing home rooms as old as we are.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be there first. For sure this Saturday when I get done.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's probably not going to happen.
Oh.
How many belts do you have?
Belts? I mean, I've got a blue one. I got some framed, and I've got one I wear in my pants.
No, these kind.
These kind. Well, you know what? Maybe I get me one of those. Maybe I will.
Like
who knows?
Chip.
You know what? But the thing is, I don't know if you know, my man Shane-O, the one you call Uncle Shane, the talent Shane Bridges, he's gonna be the first to ever wrestle the Proud World Champion. I don't know who he's going against, but I'm sure whoever it is, he's gonna mop the floor with him.
He's just sour because he can't ride any of the rides at the fair. It's okay.
Who? No, he got on the merry-go-round. He was happy. We went to the fair. I took him, got him on the merry-go-round.
Right.
Of course.
Eli, you remember that time when we was at the fair and he stood up there next to that one that was like 52 inches and he was like 8 inches shorter than what he's supposed to be?
That's how Colton got him as a partner. He took him on one of those rides.
Yeah, he can ride with me now. Problem solved.
Hey, not all of us has got to worry about cashing checks, you know, and giving
Okay,
checks
well-
out to people for help.
Oh God.
Mitch, where did you go? We missed you.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna respond to that one. Not worth it. Well, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna beat up one of Steve-O's kids.
Well, you were the one talking
November
about
18th.
carousel riding and soft.
No,
Not
that was
only
Shane. I
that-
got Shane on the ride.
Not
You
only
get out of
that,
breath
but
getting
Y'all
out of
need to
bed.
quit.
Mitch, take over.
Well-
I'm done with these fools. I'm done.
His name is DJ Mike T.
DJ
Thank
JD
you,
Mitch,
Steve-O.
Mitchell K. I don't know. Whatever. Go on.
well, Steve-O, I'm glad you're also
Well,
on
I
here
was-
as well because I'm sorry. Go ahead, go Red.
Well, I was gonna say quickly, to Steve-O and Eli. I know. Bottom line, it literally took y'all a big time while just to try to get those TNR tag team titles because you guys have tried before and were unsuccessful
Twice.
due to controversy. No controversy was it, but now, as they say, and the portion of that big work is going to begin on two fronts on both of you guys' parts coming this Saturday.
You know, ever since we won these titles, we've had a target on our back. Might as well.
Well,
Might as
Steve-O,
well make that bullseye dead center of the shoulder blades on old Colton Cash over there because
Yeah, that's light work.
the envy's gonna make you envious there, Mr. Cash.
well, Steve-O, I'm glad you said
Probably not, but whatever.
Steve, I'm glad you said something about Bullseye because somebody had actually pinned a bullseye on you before you ever won those TNR tag team titles. And it was announced just a couple weeks ago that none other than the foreman, Red James, will be gunning for your undefeated streak here at Wrestling with Pride. And speaking of the foreman, let's go ahead and bring on none other than the Red Dirt heavyweight champion himself, none other than the foreman, Red James. Red, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me on here.
Red, thank you for coming on
Morning,
the Colton
champ.
Cash Show.
Do what?
I just welcome you to the Colton Cash Show. I'm your host, Colton Cash. So you
Hey,
got a
Eli.
big match. What?
Hey, Eli. Look at my other belt he's holding over there, over his shoulder right now. You like that?
Yeah, it'll look real good
It'll look good in the trophy case, won't it?
for sure.
Think about a singles wrestler. I don't need a tag team partner to win championships. And
Well,
plus,
Red
you just
Little
said that
do
kid
you
over there.
know, Mr. James. Mr. James. Hi, I'm the legend Steve-O. For 22 years, I've been a singles wrestler, bud.
I'm a champion over multiple states, not just bumfuck Arkansas.
Ugh. That's where I'm from.
You can't
Well-
blame that on why you are the way you are.
I am the way I am. Guys, I'm looking forward to this match. I mean, I can't tell you. I don't know who's going to win. I think obviously if maybe Steve had a little bit of guidance, I think I can see him taking it. But I don't know. I don't know.
It's going to be a
I can tell you-
bruiser.
Go ahead, buddy.
It's going to be a bruiser. I can tell you that because I've been watching watching little footage on Mr. Red James there, and everything he does is just a dollar store version of me.
What are you,
No, I'm-
Dollar Tree version then?
I'm Walmart. You're Family Dollar.
I'm a little bit jealous you have a real match, you know?
Well, let me interject here for just a moment. Because I know, Rich, my knowledge, myself and bottom line, you came within an eyelash of becoming the heavyweight champion. Time you're returning to our time with the champion. We know how brutal Steve-O could be in the ring, and we know how brutal you could be in the ring. Let's sum all this up with just one deal. Red James. I'm that would be insulting to ask either one of you for your strategy. Because I know both of you are going to go into this match literally wanting to tear each other's hats off and walk away with that championship. What would be the game plan for, like, let's just say, for example, for Red James to get Steve-O off of his feet? I know you probably might go to the ground game, correct?
Nah, if he wants to box, we'll box. I don't want to go to no ground game. I'm not a submission specialist. Just like Steve-O said, this is going to be a bruiser match. So let's make it a bruiser match. Let's go toe to toe. He's not scared. I'm not scared.
Steve-O, same question.
Cornbread, you called a bunch of my matches through the years, and have you ever known me not to just go in there and try to rip someone's head off from the bell to bell? I mean, we can go toe to toe, or we can go blow for blow. It don't bother me one bit. At the end of the night, the result's going to be the same.
Me
Referee's
getting
going to raise my hand.
Walking back with my championship.
Referee's going to raise my hand while he's looking up at the lights, and I'm walking out of Old Trough with a red dirt championship. I mean, why not? I mean, that's going to be the icing on the cake for me.
Look mighty good in your collection, sir.
You just said Eli has to carry you through the matches at your age now. What makes you think that you can handle me at my age?
Have you ever heard of a humble wrestler?
Nope.
Nope.
You're gonna meet the first one you've ever met in your life come Saturday night, Mr. James.
Well, real quickly, I want to
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, go ahead, Mitch. Hurry up.
Red, I want to talk with you for a moment. I've noticed throughout your social media pages, you've been training around with Sam Stackhouse, Fuego del Sol, several other wrestlers. I've been seeing some of your lives, and you've been running the ropes with one Nova Phoenix, who made her debut in Arkansas just a little over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
With some of that experience that you've been doing, because you've been in this, what, a little over a year, almost just under 2 years now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. You've already got 3 championship belts under your waist at this moment.
Oh, wow.
Bringing some of the likes of Sam Stackhouse with him in GCW, Fuego del Sol and AEW and stuff like that, with their 2 different styles and you training with them, do you feel that would give you an advantage over Steve-O?
I've seen that spinning back fist of Steve-O's, and yes, I've trained under 2 different luchadors, and so I believe so. But Steve-O, you got to meet the guy with his with what he gives out. You know, if he wants to blow for blow, we'll go blow for blow, and that's the kind of style he's wanting to give. That's the style he's gonna get. I'm a no flips and thrill kind of guy myself. You can go see that in the matches. I don't do none of that. But that's just the way it is.
Now, same thing. Now, question with you, Steve-O. You've trained all over the state of Arkansas, Tennessee, and Missouri, as well as, I think, bits and pieces parts of Texas you've been as well. With all the training that you've done, especially with knowing what you're going into with Red James, and the experience that you have, almost a 20-plus year career into a year and a half career, with what you've seen footage of him, what do you think you need to have the advantage or some sort of leverage to get over on Red?
You know, let me I'm not undercutting Mr. James by no means, because I've watched 2 or 3 or 4 matches of his, and only thing I can think of that I'm gonna need is I'm gonna have to revert back to the old Juggernaut days, whenever it was just full steam ahead. You know, when we were at the other company, Mike, and I mowed the competition down to become the champion there.
And you did, and I was actually part of one of those matches when you won an Evolution title in your very first ever ladder match.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I wanted it.
Yeah,
My first ever ladder match.
The name of this game is to adapt and overcome. You got to change up your styles. I mean, you got to go with the times, you know, because this is a different age than when me and Mr. Cash first started back years ago. Eli, yeah, he hadn't wrestled in 30 years, but he probably can still remember how to lace his boots.
Doubt it. He can't remember how to get out of bed.
I rolled to the right. I just roll to the right, step out.
But
then I usually go take a piss.
Mr. James, I can promise you one thing. You're going to remember the name Steve-O after Saturday night. Win or lose, draw, whatever happens, you're going to go back to Texas and you're going to be like, there's a tough son of a bitch up there in Arkansas by the name of Steve-O. And
well, I hope I do. I hope you give me that kind of fight.
Well, gentlemen, I do again want to say
well, let me ask.
Go ahead, Cornbread.
Come on, Cornbread.
Well, I was going to ask this quick question. Whether the title change happens Saturday or not, we know we'll get Red James Steve-O round 1. Will we get Red James Steve-O round 2 in the future?
Hey, he knows how to get there. If he can make it to Old Trough once, he can make it twice.
Well, gentlemen, again, I want to say thank you to both of you guys coming on. And like I said, it is official. This Saturday night, it will be the legend Steve-O taking on the Red Dirt Heavyweight Champion himself, the Foreman Red James, in what is bound to be literally, as Steve-O said it earlier, a juggernaut of a match. But it will also be 2 redneck tough son of a bitches. And I'll go ahead and say it, that this match will come down to. And again, the only thing I can say to you two gentlemen is good luck this Saturday.
I appreciate it. Good luck to you, Mr. James. You're going to need it.
Good luck, Steve-O. You're going to need it also.
Well, gentlemen, we'll see you guys this Saturday night. Steve-O, stick around because I'm going to bring you back on. We do need to bring on the other half of the co-owner, the other half of TNR, Wrestling with Pride Heavyweight Championship Wrestling. I can't even talk. This medicine's
Yeah,
into me.
we're bringing on Ray Ivy.
The other owner of Wrestling with Pride.
Thank you.
You butchered it.
Yes, I
did.
The
authentic Ray Ivy.
I'm telling you that. How do I work with these people? How do I do it? How did I?
Well, I'm apologizing.
And you already know, baby face, clean cut baby face.
Colton Cash, you know that with me having the oral surgery, I'm still under medicated. I'm not even technically supposed to be on the show tonight.
Yeah.
But
what surgery did you have? Because it sure didn't make you look no better.
I had 3 teeth pulled.
Oh, I've been there.
Yes, we know you've been there. But I'm glad you came on. No. How are you doing with your recovery?
Oh, I'm good. Last Friday, I told you I went to the doctor for a checkup. Everything's healing.
Good.
I got x-rays, of course, you know. I think the total ended up being 7 screws, 1 plate, and along with I'm sure some of y'all may know what I'm talking about when I say the tightrope surgery.
Yes.
Right now, I'm still under doctor's care. It's 4 more weeks of no weight on my ankle, no weight on my foot. I go back December 10th for the next checkup, and hopefully it won't be long after that. I'll be cleared to step back in the ring.
Well,
I mean, I'll be there stepping in the ring anyways. Hopefully it won't be long after that. That I'll be cleared for competition, action, whatever you want to call it.
absolutely. Well,
Are you
But
gonna
I
have
do want to
Jazzy?
take time out to say congratulations, Thompson. I did not know that you had made a new best friend.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Mitch is.
But yes, I'm looking forward to this Saturday. One thing I also wanted to throw out there is I did this. Me and I'm not. She probably don't want to be. They probably don't want to be mentioned, but I'll go ahead and say, me and somebody else and Thompson have put together a basket which will contain a turkey or a ham. We haven't decided yet. Some canned goods for the sides and box, like stuffing or something that will be given away this Saturday at the show. It will not be raffled off. Anybody that buys the ticket to enter will be eligible to win.
Absolutely. Now, also,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The reason we did that is because we know that during this time of the year, sometimes it's hard on folks. So we wanted to help in any way that we can. Even Colton Cash up there has threw in part on it. So Cornbread, he threw some in. I just wanted to throw it out there that this is a way to say thank you to, or happy Thanksgiving. And we know that sometimes it is hard on folks,
Right.
especially with prices increasing on everything.
oh, absolutely.
So, just our way to help with somebody. Like I said, it will not be raffled off. The only thing that will be auctioned off this Saturday will be the battery charger.
Yes, and it was donated to us by Trey Jackson, courtesy of Advanced Auto Parts here out of Batesville, Arkansas.
Man, I'm glad you said Advanced. I almost started singing the other one.
Yeah, me too.
No, that was at the other company.
Yeah.
But
now, what was you going to say there, Thompson?
What I was going to say is not only do we have Colton Cash taking on the MV Eli, not only do we have a championship match taking place this Saturday night between Red James and the legend Steve-O, but me, you, as well as Colton Cash will have a surprise announcement this Saturday night regarding
it's
December
such a
30th.
surprise that Thompson don't know. Colton, that guy. I'm pointing at my friend. I don't know which way. Colton Cash don't know. Cornbread don't know. The only person that knows is I
can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't either because this is eating at me. I want to blurt it out, but at the same time, I want to wait till Saturday because I want to see face to face your expression.
And I think we're planning on opening the show with that major announcement. Yes. Rick, we're going to open the show. I'm going to be wearing my mermaid skin jacket, looking like only I can. I'll bring Shane out with me, looking like only he can. And we'll see what this announcement is. What?
Bringing Shane out as only he can, looking like a sweet
like
little
looking like only he can. Like he'll look like Shane.
A pocket toy.
No, that's not what he looks like. Shane. He looks like the man that super kicked you in the face is what he looks like.
I mean, that did happen, but at the same time, the only way that happened is he hit me from behind. He spun me around.
He'll super kick you. He'll super kick you again. And you need to start listening. You and Mitch as the co-owners, y'all need to start seeing, y'all start needing to treat Shane right because you know what he's going to be, your first ever world champion. And if you don't treat the talent right,
we need to treat Shane right, correct? Is that make sure I'm hearing this correct, right?
Yeah, treat him right.
Okay. Treat him right. Bring him in. Give him opportunity after opportunity. But yet we're not treating him right.
You're not. Don't be changing matches.
Okay.
Hold on. I got something here that looks like you. I got a Funko Pop somewhere at Sloth from the Goonies.
I don't look like Sloth from the Goonies.
I know Sloth was cute.
He did, but yeah, in an ugly way. He did like him to Baby Ruth.
But yeah, I mean, this Saturday, man, we got a major announcement. Well, I have a major announcement.
No, man, I'm excited.
Hey. Not only, but I do have something on you, Ray, as well as you, Colton Cash. We will also be unveiling the first ever Wrestling with Pride Heavyweight Championship belt.
Oh,
I'm gonna correct you, Thompson. Championship title.
Sorry. Okay, but
you know how picky I am on that sometimes.
Yes. I know, Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry.
championship.
But
Yes.
you, nor Colton, nor does anybody in the locker room know what this belt looks like. That I am the only one that knows what it looks like.
Yeah, I do. It looks like a championship title.
So yeah, I can't wait to see it unveiled, and then I can kind of we can start envisioning what it's going to look like around Shane's waist.
If you want to get one that would fit Shane perfectly, I have an action figure around here somewhere that has a championship title in it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Hold on. It's the Ultimate Warrior one right here. And
that is a nice one. The Winged Eagle?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's a nice one. Yeah.
It's an old school. Hold on. I'll actually show you.
Yeah. Let's see. I got to watch Ray Hop. Oh my goodness. Do it again.
It is an old school Ultimate Warrior.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a nice
What's the wing on that one?
My mama got me that. Yes, I'm a mama's boy. Hush.
Yeah.
Well, Ray, also what I do, I'm glad here's Red James chiming in saying, hop, Ray.
I agree. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. He says, hop, Ray. When I seen him, last time I seen him at a show, he was hopping to the back after he got pinned. But anyways,
another one I want to ask you about
it happens.
Casino and Josh Cross.
Yes, sir. What do you want to ask?
Last time we had you on the show this last week, we kind of got your take on it. But now that we're literally 4 days away, your thoughts on that match?
I'm looking forward to it for a couple different reasons, actually. The first one is I know it's going to be a knockdown drag out. I know it's going to be a good old school fight. And the competition is going to be stiff simply because I know how Josh is and I know how Mr. Entertainment is, Casino. With that being said, I'm going to place my money on one of my best friends, Josh Cross. I mean, like, even Colton Cash, Cornbread, and Thompson, all y'all, I think will agree with me on this. Anybody can win at any given time.
Takes 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Takes 3 seconds. 3 seconds, one slip up. And what you get when you have Josh Cross and Mr. Entertainment, either one of them can win at any time because neither one of them are afraid to take advantage of the other, of a situation, of an opportunity. So I think, like I said, I got my money on Josh Cross, but at the same time, you never know what will happen. And you can't put nothing past Casino.
No, because you're talking about a man that was willing to put a chair on your broken leg and stomp on it. because I wouldn't put anything past Casino. I've known Casino for many years.
You know who Casino reminds me of? Colton Cash.
No, I don't.
And I'm not. This ain't an insult to anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
Mad Chef.
Yeah. Dude, you know, Mad Chef, he's another legend in this business.
That don't get near the flowers he deserves.
No. He definitely, you know, he's the one that trained me. He trained Jordan Cross. You know, Scott Fury, Kid Crazy. The list of independent wrestlers that have made a name for themselves in the state of Arkansas. That Mad Chef trained.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a pretty impressive tree. I've just listed, mostly because I'm on it. But then Casino's been around just as long.
I'm just glad to see that Mad Chef did charity work.
I mean, yeah, you know.
But yeah, like in all honesty,
anything, so
I remember the first time I ever met Mad Chef was at Mount Pine, Arkansas.
Yeah.
It was a benefit, and we had over 1,200 people in the crowd that night.
Oh, that was a good crowd.
Yes. First time I met you too.
Yeah. I think we had Moondog in for that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had Moondog spot in, and I faced none other than Kid Crazy that night.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think I wrestled Scott Fury. I think that night, probably.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think we both picked up the victory. I mean, our little manager helped, but hey, we both picked up the victory. But yes, this Saturday is going to be one for the books. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I talked to Thompson earlier, and I talked to one of our partners at TNR Wrestling. Man, we got some. If they pan out, man, we got some good ideas starting to come to fruition for next year after January.
Especially, I do know one for sure that's coming in May, and I think what me and you talked about for June.
And possibly July, you know, because we all know how hot that building got last year around August. So imagine how hot it's going to be in June and July, you know. The only way you can compete in them with temperatures is hope and prayers. But at the same time, you know, we got some ideas. Like I said, I don't want to jinx them, so just stay tuned to our Facebook page in the coming months, coming weeks, coming days. You know, we'll let a little bit of the cat out of the bag as they come, you know. But at the same time, we can't overlook this weekend.
No. And the one thing you know you're going to get at a Wrestling with Pride show is you're going to get, number one, some banger matches, and you're going to get entertained.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that's going to happen. And you know what? I'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a petting zoo.
A what?
A petting zoo.
Yeah, we do have we got a gorilla.
I thought you were just talking about the jackass that was going to be there.
Yeah, Thompson will be there. So yeah.
Right, my man. I kind of like you right now. Won't last, but I kind of like you.
And then, you know, I'll go ahead and give it out here. Red James. This will tell you if you can pull that last comment he made up.
Yeah.
Leave that up. That right there will tell you what Wrestling with Pride's all about. That's one of them. Is we have talent from out of state coming in, you know, at the same time to defend his championship. What's the name of the championship, Red?
Red Dirt Wrestling.
Red Dirt Wrestling. That's out of Texas, right?
Yep.
All right. We're in Northeast Arkansas almost. So, you know, props, man. And, you know, props. And I want to say thank you as part of the one half of the owners and, you know, right now acting commissioner while I'm on the sidelines. I want to say thank you, first of all, for reaching out to us and wanting to come in. Second of all is I mean, thank you for volunteering and, bringing up the idea to put your your championship, your Red Dirt Wrestling Championship on the line, because even though Wrestling with Pride is only a couple months old, this is our 4th show. I don't see us going anywhere anytime soon.
Good.
No.
Good. I wanted to reach out to you also, Ray, because ever since I first met you on that other show, you were one of my favorite people, and so was Cornbread and Mike also on that show. And much respect for y'all for stepping out on your own, and congratulations on your 4th show. And thank you for letting me come out and be part of this. Mr. Cash, I don't know you, so thank you for being part of this show also.
No, man, that means more, like, legit, bro. That means more than you will know to me, because I've known Colton Cash the longest out of all these 3. I've known Colton Cash for around 19, 20 years. I've known DJ Mike T for going on 6 now?
Almost 7 years, yeah.
Cornbread, about 10 years.
Yeah, I was right at 12.
And I think it was almost a year ago that I met you, Red.
It's coming up on that. I think it was at the beginning of this year, maybe late last year.
Yeah, it was beginning of this year.
January 28th.
Yeah, January. Well, almost a year. I've been doing this for a while. Colton's been doing this for a while. I've booked other shows. I've shot called other shows. I've ran pop-up shows, but never actually done anything like this. And I'm not going to lie, I was nervous as hell.
Anybody would be.
I don't know how many times me and Ray have literally gone on to almost verbal fist fights over the phone trying to get this up and running.
I mean, Colton Cash, man, he was there for our first show, and like, legit, man, all of us, not just me, not just Thompson, all of us were running around with our chicken, like a chicken with our head cut off. But at the same time, at the end of the night, we could sit back and be like, damn, that was a pretty successful first show. So I'm excited and I'm happy. And like, man, like you said, when I first met you, and I'll say the company's name because I have no beef with them, RWE, it was just like, hell, me and you met that night. We were just, talking, joking back and forth, and like, never would have thought at the same time, never would have thought you would be coming in and working, reaching out and be like, hey, man, I see y'all's up and going. I'd love to come back to Arkansas. And that means more than you'll know, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all for having me. I really do. I realize I come off wrong a lot of times, and I get that, especially whenever I'm being competitive. I believe in a healthy competitive environment. Bashing each other's heads in is what I like to do. But you would know. I
agree, Roby.
I watched you, Ray, in a 1-hour death match that night. So out of anybody understands about bashing each other's heads in for fun. But I appreciate y'all more than anything. I've been talking to Mike. I haven't really talked to you, and I just really, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of y'all and your fan base for letting me come in, defend my championship against one of your guys just like me, just rough and tumble. We might be spitting back and forth, but that's the name of the game. There's nothing personal, but you know what? My title's on the line, but my title's personal. So yeah, it's nothing personal against him. I'm not getting rid of it.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what we love here, man. Is we love that, for lack of better words, that stiff competition.
Yep.
The thing is, when you come in to I'll say a new territory, a new show, man, I don't care who you are, how long you've been doing it, you got to keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, you, like you said, man, you want to make that good first impression, so they want to have you back. So again, I look forward to seeing you this Saturday. And I look forward to seeing you and Steve-O throw some soup bones. Because
that throwback.
I would not even say soup bones for the lack of better words, and it's with nothing but pure respect. They'll be throwing major ham bones against each other with two rednecks going after each other.
I mean, they look like they just rolled out of fields, So I mean,
he had a black eye in the camera earlier, and I'm missing on my front teeth. So,
no, I'm Mr. James. First off, looking forward to meeting you at the show. I'll be the one that all the kids are yelling at, which I don't get why the kids hate me. I really don't. I don't get it, but they despise me for some reason. I think it's because Mitch tried to turn them against me, but neither here nor there. But I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I'm looking forward to watching your match.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I just hope I don't shit the bed and get my ass beat.
Hey,
you know what? It happens from time to time. I'm going to tell you, this is probably the most profane we've ever had on the Coach and Cash show.
But if that happens,
I'm impressed.
We have toilet paper, baby.
We have toilet paper.
We do. And running water.
And man, I can tell you stories about not running water or toilet paper at shows. So it's good to hear there's going to be toilet paper and water.
When it does get cold, we have heat, baby.
Oh, and cold, yeah. We did a show in 32 degrees, and that was with 100 people in the barn.
No,
Jeez.
sir. I'd have looked like Coach and Cash out there like a crazy Eskimo. I don't know. It just sounded good in my head.
Okay.
They were
maybe keep it in there next time, right?
Well, Red, again, thank you for joining us, and we cannot wait to see you again this Saturday night. Again,
don't
thank you for joining
us. If I run and jump in your arms.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
If I hop and jump in your arms.
Thank y'all for having me. I can't wait to meet you, Mr. Cash. Mike, I can't wait to hug you. Ray, can't wait to hug you. Cornbread, can't wait to hug you again. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Now, Ray, another match I want to talk to you about real quick, and then we'll let you go. I know with you being the commissioner, I know you got to try and be impartial, but you've been seeing all
at being impartial.
Yes.
No, you're not.
This match right here, you've seen what happened at the last show, and then the stalking, and then I don't know if you caught the video at the beginning of the show where Zach was supposedly medically cleared, and then Oni started attacking him outside of his home. The match has been set for this Saturday night. Have you had a chance to talk to Zach today to see how he is feeling?
I have not. I talked to him yesterday. No, I did talk to him this morning. I'll tell you that. He's sore. So, but we're still waiting on reports to see if he's back on the shelf or not. But he says he's going to be there Saturday. But as people know, I gotta get a better headset. As people know, in Osceola, Arkansas, me and Zach Daniels are part of a group called the Spotlight Rebellion. I'll give it to you. Zach may be new, but that man has studied wrestling throughout his life, and he's smarter than what you think.
He'd about have to be smarter than what I think. Have to be.
And he's tougher. But at the same time, I think you pronounce it Oni. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oni.
Yeah, Oni.
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 He's a second generation wrestler. Tough as they come. And the reason I know he's tough is because I faced him inside of his 10-foot steel cage.
Yep.
When it was Spotlight Rebellion.
That'll get shown this Saturday. That'll get shown this Saturday morning on the
Okay.
cards, but continue.
I'll have to watch that one because that was the same night that I faced Shane in a cage. It was
Yeah, match of the year candidate that you guys need to watch. Just be seen to believe.
I done an elbow drop off the top of the cage, but that's not here or there. But you know, I mean that one's gonna be hard to call too. Oni versus Zach Daniel, man.
Well, especially considering the conditions Zach's in right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way he's going to be 100%. There's just not.
No. Even if he is medically cleared, there's no way that he'll be 100% because he was just recovering from what happened last time. And then,
but you know, Ray, me and you've both been. I mean, you talked about how long me and you've been in the game, and I went away for a while, did martial arts and all that. But you know, I stayed active, stayed competitive.
Mhm.
And so me and you both we're familiar with injury. It's not a foreign concept to us. I mean, we've got plenty of friends. Yeah, I mean, see, but when the thing is, when you get injured, when you get injured and then you try to rush it to come back, what happens when you get injured again? You make it worse. And he just got re-injured.
Mm-hmm.
So
a prime example of that, man, is when I tried to rush back from back surgery.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good. I was out for what 4 or 5 months, and I was like, man, I can do this.
Yeah, it was close to 5 months.
And I was out for 6. I was out for 5 more months, so I was out almost a year.
Yeah,
turned a 6 month thing into almost a year, you know. But at the same time, like you said, you try to rush it back. I mean, you get re-injured, bro. If he's medically cleared this Saturday, this is going to be an interesting one to watch.
It concerns me because, you know, me and you veterans, this is one of them you want to say, kid.
Absolutely.
Stay in the back. It ain't worth it. But then also, you know, because you were that kid, like,
oh, absolutely.
I've got to do what I've got to do.
I can't let nobody punk me out.
Yeah. And so it's, you know, Oni's pulled Zach's card, and we got to find out what Zach's going to do.
And at the same time, and I know as a mentor, as a veteran, this is not the right words to say. But at the same time, this is what we're going to see what Zach Daniels is made of.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, I know.
Will he be competing even before Saturday? In the ride. Go ahead.
No, he basically said the words I was going to say. But, gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. I know, Ray, you're only going to be on here for a few minutes just giving a medical update. But with you being the commissioner, I do wanted some of your input on some of the matches that we did have going on. The only person we have not talked about hardly is Shane Bridges.
Yeah, y'all not telling me who his opponent is that night. I don't know. Shane doesn't know. And see, this is the type of mistreatment I'm talking about. This is ridiculous. It is uncalled for. And I'm just telling you, I've about had it.
Well, Colton, if you would you like to know Shane's opponent?
Would I like to know Shane's opponent? What kind of question is that, Mitch? I'm telling you.
It will be a birthday surprise.
Oh.
See, Mitch, it's me, your best friend.
No, my best friend is literally the commissioner.
Ray's brother-in-law? Brad?
No, Ray. It says the commissioner.
See, and that's just another ridiculous thing. Why is he the commissioner? Why is he the commissioner?
Oh my God, it's actually quiet.
The sound of silence.
When in regards to if he keeps spinning his arms like that right there, he's gonna take off. But in regards to he's demanding to know Shane's opponent. If Shane's half as good as him, as he says he is, he should be ready for anybody.
Absolutely. I mean, he is an MMA fighter.
Oh, if you keep on Mitch, I mean not Mitch. I've seen Mitch's best friend. I'm sorry. If you keep on Colton Cash, I'll book Shane Bridges versus you.
I will lay down for him.
Oh.
I will lay because that means to me.
Whoa! But anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
No sweet peas tonight. I got to throw that out the window.
I will say this about Shane. I have faced him all over the state of Arkansas. I have faced this man all over the Mid-South. Boonville, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Trenton, Tennessee. I faced him all over. But at the same time, I will say this in Colton Cash, you don't fall out because I am about to compliment your guy.
As you should.
With as good as Shane is with strikes, as good as Shane is with grappling, with as good as Shane is high flying, all around athlete in the ring. And then you got somebody like Colton Cash in this corner that's the mastermind of mind games. I will give you that.
Pretty good.
When you mix that with Shane Bridges, you have a very dangerous individual.
It's a great combination. I mean, I think the relationship's going to be fruitful, and I think having myself with Shane Bridges is only going to be beneficial for Wrestling with Pride as well.
And you're right. I can see where you would think that, but at the same time, where Shane Bridges was, I guess when you say on the right side of the tracks, so to speak, he was a dangerous individual in the ring at that time because he's so good.
Right.
But
go ahead.
When you mix what you have done, the mind games, the mastermind of behind the puppet master, so to speak. Why does he think he has to stoop that low? I mean, hell, I can't say nothing because I've been there. I know at times people do what they got to do to win, but at the same time, is it worth your dignity?
I mean, first off, Shane did not lose his dignity. Not at all. Not even close to it. Look, Shane's been with me for a month. He's been part of my organization for a short time. We're already training. And the man's got a world title match. He's got a world title match. What more could you ask for? He's got a chance to be the first champion this organization ever had.
I mean, you got I know this is going to be shocking coming from me. When you got somebody like Shane's kid, Jackson, I'll mention his name, is my godson. Why would you want him looking up to somebody like Shane? The way he's acting.
Because Shane's a winner.
So you would teach your kids that it's okay to cheat. You would teach your kids that it's okay to lie.
They cheated.
You would teach your kids that it's okay to take shortcuts to get ahead. You would teach your kids that it's okay to be an ass.
I'm not an ass. But I dare you.
You almost called me.
I dare you to name one time where you've ever seen me cheat. One time.
The moment you open your eyes in the morning, even your wife questions you.
No, she doesn't. Well, I can see why, because I'm a piece of man candy like this. I mean, people are coming at me. My DMs,
just like that, you give everybody diabetes.
My DMs are full of women that want to meet me.
So
they can live in this country.
Sugar baby websites don't mean that.
Yeah, they Strippers like me.
Well, I keep seeing this here in the comments, and we can't pass it up. The new TNR
Oh yeah, I was going to get to
heavyweight,
chaos here in a second.
the new
I was having
TNR
fun
heavyweight
arguing with
champion,
Colton Cash.
Chaos. Your thoughts on him being the TNR heavyweight champion, a championship that you once held, due to the injury, you had to relinquish it.
Didn't have to relinquish it. They stripped me of that championship.
Well, I know me and you had talked, and you was going to relinquish it to them, but apparently things changed.
I was not able to make it to the show that night, and they stripped me of the championship. I understand rules, but at the same time, not gonna lie, I was mad. Kind of showed my rear end this past Saturday at TNR. Not gonna lie, the night that they stripped me, and I seen who won it, I was like, crap. That's going to be a tough hill to climb to reclaim my championship. But
isn't Kraft? I always see Kraft with the belt. I mean, the man running you got to worry about the man running the monster.
That is a valid point. I mean, if they want to put Kraft in there, I'll face him when I come
the
back.
monster running the man.
You gotta go. Everybody knows you gotta go through chaos to get to Kraft. I mean, it's 101, y'all.
You know,
I wonder how many handlers are on that team.
I'll say it like this. This is not something that you'll hear very often either. When I heal up, my legs, heels, I look forward to climbing in the ring with Chaos. For a couple of different reasons. I've known the man for years. Well, the gorilla, the whatever the hell it is, the thing.
Hey, everybody behind Ray.
I've never got to face him.
Interesting.
No, that would definitely be a match I'd be interested in seeing one day for sure.
And not because of the size differential, because of the style differential. And there's insider outsider.
No, for sure.
Coming in, yeah, he's been in the ring. It's no joke.
But I had that entire conversation. I had that sit down interview with Kraft, and you could tell like definitely his frustration with chaos. I mean, you could tell, and me and Kraft, we've talked a little bit of business here and there, and I think hopefully we have a fruitful relationship down the line. Who knows where that's going to lead, but Kraft, my man.
Well, why don't you ask him yourself?
Kraft, I'm telling you. Oh, there it is. Looking good on you, my friend. Looking good on you. By the way, lunch was amazing. I hope you got full. I hope you got plenty to eat, my friend.
I did, but you left before the tab was paid.
Did I? Oh, that doesn't sound like me. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I gave the lady my card. I don't
No,
know.
you didn't.
I'll tell you what, I'll call the manager. I'll try to smooth this over. We'll do it again sometime.
I only accept Zelle.
Turn that gorilla loose.
Yeah, Zelle. You got Zelle? You don't have Cash App?
I do not.
Okay.
I got Zillow.
Zillow's like a homeowner's app, cornbread.
Exactly.
I mean, that's weird. You checking house prices? What are you doing?
He's right. He's right, Cornbread. Because
Zillow's my bank income. That's why I got Zillow. Everybody's got app these days, but nobody's got Zillow.
Guys, stop. We need to be showing more respect to the TNR heavyweight champion.
Well, if Chaos gets on here, I will.
No, Kraft is the Kraft. Go on. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You forgot that I own all of Chaos's assets.
That is correct.
This belt belongs to me.
That is Chaos the Gorilla, not Britney Spears.
No, he's got the look. We went over this in the interview. You go back and watch it, Raymond. Go back and watch it. It's Kraft. Please go on. I'm sorry. I apologize for Ray's ignorance.
Let's see here. I've already crossed one complete goal off my list. That was the belt.
Title.
What do you have? Oh, the title. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What do you have in store for Chaos?
Yeah, I was curious about that. Who might we see Chaos going against this week? Do we have any idea yet, Ray?
Not a clue. Well, I mean, I have a couple different options, but we may find out this Saturday.
Yeah, and I tell you what, who knows? One man may not be enough. Could have to stick 2 or 3 on him. Who knows?
Just know.
St. George's Championship Wrestling.
Like I said, I'm going to say this and I'll get off here. When I'm healed up, I look forward to climbing in there with Chaos.
Well, hey, if Casinos has his way, you'll never be healthy enough to face Chaos.
You know, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Mike Tyson line.
And that I mean, I'm not going to say it because he's massive compared to me, but that could even go for Chaos.
I've seen that gorilla get hit with a kendo stick and just be like,
87 shots.
They got
Chaos
tapped
took
on
in
the
that
head
match.
with wood. What do you expect?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 87 shots.
Home Depot.
That's what he took. So Kraft, what is it going to take to get that belt off your shoulder? What's it going to take?
A miracle, an act of God.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, man's confident.
I have one of the most powerful
Well, child
beings
support
in the WWP and TNR. It's going to take 5 people to take Chaos down.
I mean, you know, what Robbie Shirley said, you know, he almost lost that championship title to Lee Michaels this past weekend.
Yeah. Lee is a very dirty wrestler.
But if you ask Colton Cash, it's whatever you got to take to win. It's not really cheating if you win.
I didn't say. I mean, I didn't see that, so I can't speak on anything to this. But
who came out on top that night and raised the belt?
No, that was Kraft the Handler, 100%. Kraft walked out the champion, and I'm sure. Now, have you ungrounded Chaos yet, or are you still taking his winnings?
It's.
I mean,
still
are you
the
giving
same.
him back what is it, 10%, or did you docked it down? No, you docked it down to 2.
I've given him. I'll have to look at the paperwork. I gave him back 5, so he's got 7%.
No, barbecue. Yeah, Kraft does make a good barbecue sauce, Red. Very good. So tell me what happened with the brass knuckles.
Lee came up to me that night and said, "What will it take to take Chaos down?" I said, "A cheap shot." Granted, did it take him down? No. I'm still holding the belt. And I'm proud that I'm holding the belt. This was all divine retribution because of what he did to me last month.
No, it's unacceptable. He should never put his hands on you. It's just it made me sick. Now, you know, DJ, he put in the picture. We saw it with little Chaos the Gorilla, with big Chaos the Gorilla. How does it make you feel to see Chaos trying to interact with these children and not be the animal he is when he's trying to go out there and smile and hug on the babies and then take pictures with the kids? He's a monster and he needs to be not doing monster things. How does that make you feel?
It sickens me, and Jiffy and Jane have been written up for that.
As you
because
should.
they are under me. I have full control of everything. Here's the deal. That will not happen again.
Good. And it shouldn't. It should not happen again. It never should happen in the first place. Well, Kraft, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you get Chaos in line. I'm excited about the future, kid. I'm excited. And think about some of the business proposals. We'll keep talking. Text me. And I'm really sorry about lunch. I could have swore I paid the tab.
No, you didn't.
I did. I could have swore I paid.
You said you left me like a cheap date. You said, "Hold on, I'm going to the bathroom."
That doesn't.
And then I will take care of the bill. I waited for 25 minutes, and you didn't show. I had to pay the bill.
I mean, you know what? But then again, you did eat most of the calamari. But that's neither here nor there.
I don't even eat calamari.
You ate all of it. You're like,
no.
I was like, oh, this is squid. And you're like, I can't believe I just ate squid. You remember?
No.
So in other words, the business proposition went wrong.